Hi there, Mom Kai here. And for today's video, we're going to talk about the types of communication. I hope you're ready. In our last video, we did talk about the definition of communication. Communication is the exchange of ideas from one person to another. Its aim is to express or send a thought or message to a single person, a small group, a big audience, or the mass. And again, communication is what connects us human beings. For today, we will be talking about the types of communication. We have intrapersonal, interpersonal, and mass communication. Let us discuss each. The first type is the intrapersonal communication. It is the process by which an individual communicates within themselves, acting as both sender and receiver of the message. This is the type of communication we use when we talk to or communicate with ourselves. Now, how do we talk to ourselves? Let us listen to this scenario. Jeannie was in a shopping mall trying to find a dress for the dinner she is about to attend together with her friends. In one boutique outlet, she picked and tried 2 dresses. She was comfortable with both dresses and she also liked both the designs. While inside the dressing room, she was weighing the pros and cons of both dresses. When she came out of the dressing room, she already had a choice for the dress to wear for the dinner. Now, in this scenario, Jeannie talked to herself while she was making a choice on which dress to buy. The messages are transmitted and decoded by her brain. Jeannie's choice, in the end, is her action to the message sent to her by her brain. So that is an example of intrapersonal communication. Let us have more examples. We have daydreaming, deciding on something, writing our thoughts, writing a diary or a journal, making body movements while thinking, preparing ourselves before facing an audience is also an example of intrapersonal communication. Now, moving forward to the next type of communication, the interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication refers to the entire process and practice of exchanging ideas, information, and even emotional experiences that can be shared between people. So this type of communication is what we do when we talk with another person or a group of people. It involves both verbal and non-verbal communication channels. We have 3 types of interpersonal communication. We have dyadic, small group, and public. What is dyadic? This type of communication occurs when 2 people communicate face to face. Their topics might range from common ideas, views, standards. This is the type or the form of interpersonal communication where the sender is the one who initiates the conversation and encodes the message. The message will pass through a channel called sound waves. Upon receiving and understanding the message, the receiver will give his feedback or reaction. This time, he becomes the sender and the sender becomes the receiver. The exchange of roles as sender-receiver will continue until they decide to end the conversation. The next type of interpersonal communication is small group. This one occurs when 3 or more individuals are communicating. Maybe they're talking about mutual objectives, purpose, or identity. The task of small group communication is primarily to accomplish a goal. The maximum number of people in a small group is not specific or cannot be set. As long as the purpose or goal of the group is met and nobody from the group gets disconnected, it is considered a small group. The last type of interpersonal communication is public communication. This is the type wherein it occurs when a person delivers a speech in a public setting. The speech delivered has preset intention that usually affects the audience. The sender in this level of communication is the speaker. He prepares the speech according to the topic given to him or the topic he chooses to share. Now, there are reasons why a speaker would want to deliver a speech in public. Number one, to entertain or to have the audience appreciate the event. Number two, to inform, to aid the audience to grasp and remember what it is you are presenting. And lastly, to persuade, to convince the audience to believe the things that you are presenting. So again, the three types of interpersonal communication are dyadic, small group, and public. Now on to our last type of communication, which is mass communication. This one uses media as its medium to communicate to mass audience. It is also called as the one-is-to-many type of communication. Mediums for mass communication can be classified into two: old media and new media. Old media include books, newspapers, magazines, and other forms of printed media. New media, on the other hand, include computer and its technologies. So I hope you have learned something in this video. And if you think that this video has helped you in any way, do not forget to like and subscribe, and you may also share this with your friends. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you on our next one. Goodbye.